So my goal was, when I first started tattooing, my goal was to travel and work, you know? That's why I got into it, really, you know? So it's like, within a few years of tattooing, I was able to go to Colorado, you know? And as far as what you said, to answer your question, my biggest drive is my goals, you know? And faith without works is dead. Like, you can manifest anything you want. You can manifest everything. It can happen. But if you don't put the work in, you don't put the drive in, then it's not gonna work, you know? It's gonna be dead, you know? My name is Jimmond, and this is my passion. I love what I do because I love making other people feel good about themselves. When I place a piece of art on them, it's just amazing, you know? And I'm really good at reading people, so I like to see like their demeanor. 9 times out of 10, normally I have clients that give me some Pinterest shit, you know what I'm saying? So what I do, I just take my ideas, like I visualize what they want, and I put it all together like through my iPad. It started with my mom. My mom was an art teacher when she was pregnant with me and my sister. So I guess I gravitated towards, you know, art. In elementary school, you know, being like chosen like to do a birdhouse out of like 1,000 kids, to having a reading garden, like, it's really dope. And then, you know what I'm saying, I didn't even touch art really in high school. It only happened after the fact, you know? So the environment I grew up in, you feel me, Christianity, my mom, and they ain't going for tattoos, you feel me? And it took me a while to get her to accept that I did tattoos and to accept the fact that I get tattoos, you feel me? But my 19th birthday, I got in a car accident. You know what I'm saying? I got a touch of adulthood, you know? So I just picked up art again out of nowhere, you know? I used to show my Lyft drivers my art. Each one would be like, hey, you ever thought about being a tattoo artist? So about the 3rd time I heard that shit, I knew it was a sign. I was like, you know what? Let me invest to a tattoo machine. Like, I didn't expect for me to continue to do it, but, you know, I tried it out. It's a new form of art, you know? And I did my first tattoo. But on the verge of moving back in with my mom, you know, I had eventually, like, quit, you know? And then this one girl, her tattoo got really affected. So seeing the fucking pictures of it is my first time dealing with an affected tattoo. I was like, man, I really don't want to do this. My mom preaching against it, so I was like, you know, Mom, I guess I'll become a barber, you know? That I still want to be creative. So my barbers at the time, you know, like I went to him, I was like, man, I want to be a barber, man. I want to go to school, teach me how to, you know what I'm saying? Teach me how to do this. And he told me, he was like, man, my cousin just opened up a tattoo shop, you know what I'm saying? Right across the street over here, like 5 minutes away, you know? So I checked it out, man. So I re-entered the tattoo world. I met another artist named Giovanni. Shout out to Gio, like he really showed me how to hustle. You know what I'm saying? I was seeing my numbers, I got a sign. I quit a good job too, and I fulfilled my dream, you know? I mean, like one thing Gio told me was, you know, wherever you go, you know, you'll walk in business. So that's how I treat it. Like he taught me really the hustling, like, aspects of tattooing, you know what I'm saying, when it come down to it. Through the journey with him, like it was up and down for us when it comes to tattooing. Like first we started at this place, you know, called Groom Therapy, where they barbered there. It was hell getting out of there. And then we moved inside of Toontown. So eventually the owner of Toontown, he built me my own studio, a bigger one, and I was gonna open a big shop here, you know, but far as the money I invested into it and my clientele, you know, my clientele throw me a band or whatever for sessions. I'm like, you know what? I want this for myself. And I have clientele from Orlando to to, like, I'm moving to Fort Lauderdale, which is crazy. So I have clients down south. I have clients in Tampa. I have clients in Gainesville. Like, they fly from Cali, you know, drive from Georgia on the basis. So my name just spreads, you know, over and over, and I just continue to put that work in, you know. My biggest drive was negativity. Like, I had plenty of people, especially in my apprenticeship, especially when I started tattooing or when I was getting tattooed. The idea of being a tattoo artist, I had people turn the idea away from me, you know. I had people tell me, oh, you don't want to be a tattoo artist, your back gonna hurt. Yeah, it does hurt, they right. But this is the fact that they didn't support my dream, you know. I had people tell me, you know, you would never be able to tattoo as good as you draw, you know. You can't pull a line, you can't do this. And I loved it, bro. It was a way just to shut them up. Like, I just feel like in my journey I had different prophets, I had different angels that helped me become who I am, you know. As far as with the accident when I was 19 years old, I had the Lyft drivers, hey, you consider becoming a tattoo artist? And me saying yes, you feel me? And then as far as me quitting and tattooing, calling my name again through my barber, you feel me? And then boom, I had an apprenticeship. Then got kicked out, you know what I'm saying? So everything leads to another. I feel like as a tattoo artist, like, I'm constantly like changing. Like, I always have to be better. I cannot be like stagnant. Person asks me like, what's your favorite tattoo? Like, what's your favorite tattoo you done? My answer is the next one, you know? I just love making people feel better about themselves, you know. I love art, and people, like, they look at their arm, you know, they just adore it, they love it, you know. Sometimes people are really insecure about their body, like, especially when it comes down to covering a scar. Like, I just did a rose tattoo, it's really unique, and I covered a scar, you know. She was tired of looking at the scar, she was at the gym, you know what I'm saying, typical little insecurity, you feel me? And she came to me and she was like, hey, I wanna cover this scar, and then we worked some magic on it, and then boom, she has a piece of art on her body forever that she loves, and the scar is covered. So doing stuff like that, I'm doing like memorial tattoos, like always feel like I'm helping like bless the client, because they always love their tattoo. They get a chance to show off their loved ones, you know. I love doing portraits. I love doing tattoos that represent someone else, you know, in memory. And that always brings that special feeling to the client, and that brings that special feeling to me, you know. When people come to me, like, I'm more of a therapist, you know. Like, they really love my vibe, you know, they love who I am. And on top of that, they really love my work, you know what I'm saying? Anyone that comes see me, their life has changed forever. Like, they leave out better every time they leave. Keep it plain and simple, man. I just do dope work. I just do dope work. You'll love it. I just do dope work. End of the day. End of discussion.